Thank you, Jim and Joan, for all that you do and those inspiring words to all of us. It's now my pleasure to move to the Drew Foley Award. I would like to invite a few people to the podium that we're going to begin with. Former Commissioner Marcia Fowler. And Ann Whitman, a member of the MAH Board. And Marcia is going to offer remarks about Patty Mackin, our first awardee. We spoke about her before and we're delighted. Marcia, podium over to you.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Now, where is Patty? Just so I know where she is. There she is. It's a pleasure to be with you all tonight. Congratulations to all of the award winners that preceded Patty. It's an incredible honor, and it's with great pride that I present the Drew Foley Award tonight to Patty Mackin. Paul Drew and Jim Foley both possessed unique combinations of competence and compassion. And I can't think of anyone who embodies both of those qualities more than Patty. It was a privilege for me to have the opportunity to work in many, many capacities with Patty over the years. Patty began her public service in DMH as an administrative assistant. She worked as a contracts manager, assistant commissioner, chief of staff at both DMH and DCF. Easy stuff. You know, she's always looking for the easy way out here. She came back to the department as the Deputy Commissioner of Management and Budget, and now she has the honor of being the Chief of Staff to the Secretary of Health and Human Services, and the task of herding 17 people with heads this big, running I can say that because I was one of those, I still am, of 17 critical agencies, and serving as Chief of Staff to Secretary Sutters, no less. So you may ask yourself, how do you go from being an administrative assistant to the Chief of Staff to the Secretary of the Executive Office of Health and Human Services? Well, this is how Patty did it. With a keen intelligence, with a work ethic second to none, by being a good listener, by being honest, ethical, and respecting every person she comes into contact with. Patty always tells you the real story. And she has a killer sense of humor. So I really never knew whether I should be laughing or crying. Patty is a consummate professional in every sense of the word. And Patty truly embodies the best of the best in service to the Commonwealth. Congratulations, Patty. It is my honor at this time to present the Drew Foley Award to Patty Mackin in recognition and appreciation for your personal and professional commitment to the provision of quality behavioral health and child welfare programs to the children and families of the Commonwealth, and to the advancement of respect, dignity, and independence for all citizens of the Commonwealth with behavioral health needs.
not anything that I'm used to doing, as you can tell from my history. But I am very thankful to Commissioner Fowler for speaking on my behalf tonight, and thankful to Bernie and Tim for recognizing me, and Shelley and Megan Foley, who are here tonight representing Jim. Thank you so very much. It is a pleasure and quite a surprise to be standing here before you tonight. As Bernie can attest, when he called me and said I would be a recipient of the Drew Foley Award tonight, I told him there were people much more deserving than I was. I think it was a response he expected and was not surprised by. I had the privilege of knowing both Jim and Paul. Paul left the department shortly after I started, but I continued to hear of his great work and commitment to people with mental illness. I was fortunate to work with Jim and to learn from Jim throughout my time at DMH. I am honored that I can stand here today and tell you that he was a mentor and a dear friend of mine. And I accept this recognition in memory of two gentlemen I admire and who are amazing advocates in the health and mental health fields. I also know that both these men treasured their families. I too am very fortunate to have a supportive family and appreciate that they are here to celebrate with me tonight. Thank you. As Marsha indicated, I started my career in DMH 35 years ago. I did not come to work to the department with a clinical background. I have spent my career working in the administrative and financial side of the house. My colleagues and I always understood that our role was to reduce the administrative obstacles and streamline bureaucracy so that the clinical and programmatic staff could focus on the delivery of services to the clients. When I look back at the department's journey during these 35 years, I see a profound transformation in the care and treatment of mental illness. The treatment philosophy has changed from inpatient commitment to community support and tenure. People with mental illness have the same goals of all of us in the room tonight: to have a place to live, to work, to be a part of a community and a social network with friends and family. My experience of the department has served me well in my role as the DCF Chief of Staff to Commissioner McLean, and I know my experience and knowledge of both these agencies will assist me greatly as I continue to advocate for individuals served by Health and Human Services in my role as Chief of Staff to Secretary Sutters, for whom I am extremely appreciative and grateful and shocked that I am in this role. I am honored to be a part of it and look forward to helping the Secretary and Governor Baker to move Health and Human Services forward. As I said in the beginning, who would have thought I would be standing here today? I leave you with this thought. To the world, we are one person, but to one person, we are the world. Our actions or inactions make a difference in the lives of the people we are here to serve. Thank you.